chest to bar pull-ups, our strict pull-ups, and our kipping pull-ups. Now we're going to finish up on the butterfly pull-up. Now the butterfly pull-up is the most efficient way to perform your pull-up when you're doing a lot of reps in a workout. We do not want to see you do this as a strength element, okay, or if you haven't got a strict pull-up in the first place. This is a lot of strain on the shoulders, and you need to make sure you've got the strength and stability in your shoulders to be able to execute this without tearing your shoulders, basically. So Chris is now going to jump up and just demonstrate a couple of butterfly pull-ups from the front and from the side for us. We'll notice the big difference. Chris actually pulls up past the bar and back down through and cycles straight in to his next rep. Let's do it up from that side. And again, lovely. Put his chin up past the bar and cycling into his next rep and relax there. The main difference we can see is with the kip we pull to the bar and we push away. With the butterfly weight we pull up past the bar and through, so we can get straight to our next rep and get the reps done a lot quicker. The feet are where we initiate the drive for our kip, okay? And it's a bit different to our kip and pull up. Chris is now going to jump up on the bar and just hang, and he's going to demonstrate the footwork. And it's almost like I'm reverse cycling on a bike, okay? But keeping tension in my hamstrings and my glutes and keeping my midline nice and tight. So just jump up and just demonstrate that reverse cycle for us. So the shoulders are nice and set, the lats are engaged, and you can do that reverse cycle through, and we can see this reverse cycle motion. It takes the hip up and the chest towards the bar, okay? Now when Chris, jump down, when Chris gets to the top of that cycle and he finishes that cycle, that's in this position here, that's when he would execute his pull to the bar, okay, at the top of that cycle. Just get to that pull and just pause for a second if you can and drop down. So he's going to demonstrate that pull and then just drop straight down again for us. He's not going to do our next rep. So he's going to pull into that bar and then pull his chin up past the level of the bar. And relax. Okay, when he comes down into his next rep, most people can get this part of the pull-up. This is the easier part. The hard part is actually linking them up and getting into our next rep. And we need to make sure we don't find ourselves in this position here when we're kicking, or in this position here when we're coming up to the bar. We need to make sure we're tight the whole time. We keep tension the whole time. If we haven't got control of our midline, we can't effectively come down to our next butterfly pull-up and drive up past the chin, past the level of that bar. So just demonstrate the poor one for me where you draw out, you break the knees at the front and the back. Yeah. So Chris is going to demonstrate where he breaks the knee at multiple points, and we're going to see the break in his midline. We're going to see that he's got very little control, and it's actually very hard for him to engage his hip. The hip just goes soft in his next pull and relax for us. What Chris is now going to demonstrate is the same thing again, but this time he's going to tighten everything up. So as he's up, just and his hands okay for us, both hands. If he's hanging off that bar, this is now nice and tight the whole time. The heels are not going to come up towards the arcs. It's going to keep tension the whole time and create a nice hollow position as he's coming down from the bottom of that butterfly kick. Okay? So just jump up and just demonstrate a nice butterfly pull-up now, keeping tension in the front and the back. So as he pulls up, he's going to maintain tension, cycle through, and notice how the hip keeps this nice hollow position as he comes back through, and that enables him to hit the bottom of his hip and effectively cycle back into his next butterfly pull-up. And that is the butterfly pull-up.